Hi, this is Magda from wnetrzazewnętrza. This time, I'll take you to an elegant and spacious apartment located on the 9th floor, where we can admire fantastic views of the city.
Hi everyone, my name is Justyna. I warmly invite you to my apartment, which is located in Katowice, right in the city center, close to the cultural district. I've been living here for 3 years. This is the apartment I always dreamed of. I've been thinking about it for 10 to 20 years, imagining what it would look like. It was important to me to have a large, spacious terrace and 2 bathrooms. I wanted to incorporate a few elements from my travels here. I lived in New York for a very long time, over 7 years, and I also studied there. I have to say that I was inspired here by the Brooklyn style, which is a combination of classic and modern. That's why I hope you'll really enjoy this journey through my apartment.
I've already told you about the neighborhood we're in during another episode. What makes this place special are the shared spaces for the residents. What do they actually look like, and how do they work in practice? In
the first district, there are 3 shared spaces. In my building, there is a co-working space along with a kitchen. You can rent it to organize a family party or even New Year's Eve. During the day, residents use it for work. I don't do that because I have a dedicated office space in my apartment, but if I need to talk to someone I don't know, a stranger, or sign a contract with someone, then yes, I use that space. You can access it through an app which actually gives you access to every common area, the garage and the building. What's nice about the app is that you can give other people access, assign them those accesses, or take them away. There are 2 other spaces. There's also a laundry room that I use as well because the washing machines are much bigger. And there are also dryers, so that's useful when I want to wash something bigger. And there's also a room that's more of an artistic space, but I've also noticed that people use it for co-working. In the common areas, there's free internet and it's always kept tidy and clean. The ladies who keep the entire first district clean take care of it, but also every time someone uses the space and spends time there, they leave it tidy after themselves.
We start as usual at the entrance, and right away we have a spacious hallway with 2 large mirrors, which of course make the space look even bigger. Next to them there are seats, and on this side a large custom-made wardrobe. Here we have both a cabinet with a rod for jackets and drawers that are easily accessible. The drawers are not hidden behind a front panel, and that makes them much more convenient. And here we have a very interesting front with 2 handles. Does it open on both sides? No, it's just a drawer, and the width of this cabinet was designed in such a way that it fits the length of shoes and makes all the pairs on this side easily accessible. If you watched the video with the 3 show apartments, you probably remember the first gray one decorated in that raw style. Imagine that this apartment originally had exactly the same layout, which is hard to believe now. In that apartment, there was a toilet here by the entrance, and then an open space with the living room and kitchen. Right now there's a bedroom here with a workspace, a walk-in closet that leads to a bathroom hidden behind the mirror. Initially, the design had a hallway here leading to 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. Now, the bathroom remains unchanged, but the rest of the space has been opened up so that in the living room with the kitchen, you can enjoy light from both sides. An important element of the kitchen is the large island, which has cabinets on both sides and 3 seats. And to make it not look so big and heavy visually, it was specially designed. Here, the sides are on legs, and the part set on the floor is deeper inside, so you can't see it from this side. On this side, however, the base was made with a mirror finish, so the floor is reflected, and we get the feeling that there is space there, that the whole piece of furniture is actually on legs. Initially, the plan was for a blue kitchen with a marble countertop. However, marble tends to easily absorb various liquids and stains, so in the end, Justyna decided on a granite countertop. But she found one with a pattern that somewhat resembles marble. It looks great here, but notice that it has a bit of a greenish tint. That's why it wouldn't go as well with a blue kitchen. And the colors of the cabinet fronts were chosen to match the countertop, as well as the colors in the bathroom and even the closet in the hallway, which is also slightly green and refers to the color of the countertop. Large windows have many advantages. They let in a lot of light and allow for fantastic views, like in this case. However, they also have a drawback, as they limit how you can arrange the room. And because of that, for example, it wouldn't be possible to make an L-shaped kitchen here. There was only this one wall available for the kitchen cabinets. So to avoid making the kitchen too small, you could either extend it into an L shape with a peninsula here, or do exactly what was ultimately done, create an island. And with this layout, the advantages of this wall have been used to the fullest. Tall cabinets were installed here with household appliances and a refrigerator, and in the middle everything that requires a water connection, like the sink and the dishwasher. Meanwhile, the island is full of drawers for all sorts of things: food, cutlery, pots and dishes. The shallow cabinets above the countertop have glass fronts.
The display case created this way not only lets you show off your favorite dishes, but also gives your kitchen more individual character.
A space for a table was planned here, and the right lamp is already hanging. But as you can see, after 3 years, buying a table wasn't urgent enough to rush it. The seats by the island work really well, so Justyna can calmly take her time looking for her dream furniture design. The lounge area is inside. This large sectional fits in perfectly here, and it also has a sleeping function, so when guests come over, they can stay here for the night. And next to the sectional, there are 2 tables with marble tops. Since there isn't any marble in the kitchen, it's here, where it's not as exposed to contact with various liquids. The television has been mounted on a swivel arm, so you can watch it comfortably both from the kitchen and from the sofa. You just need to adjust it properly. The apartment is surrounded on both sides by a long balcony which has several exits, and the width of the balcony also makes it a great place to spend time. There's space for a table, chairs, a deck chair, and since it's a corner balcony, we can hang laundry in one spot and relax in another without even seeing the laundry. The ability to separate areas for relaxation and more practical purposes is really a great option. What's more, since we're on the 9th floor in the center of Katowice, we can enjoy a fantastic view. The home office workspace was set up in the bedroom. And here we have a shaft, so behind these slats there's no hidden cabinet, but instead a natural nook for a desk was created here. Notice that it's very deep, which allows us to comfortably stretch our legs, and there's even enough space for a printer. A mirror was installed on the back wall, and someone might say they wouldn't want to work while looking at themselves. But remember that normally, while working, we have a monitor in front of us, so we don't really see ourselves much. Instead, we can look further away at the bed, not just at the wall right in front of us, which is definitely better for our eyesight. Here on the side, shelves have been installed, and notice how they are positioned. They don't face the room, but rather face the desk. So, while sitting here, I can see everything and have easy access to everything. And later, when we go to bed, we won't see the work-related mess on the shelves. Under the desk, there's a space for the dog with both a bed and 2 shelves for toys. And come here, now you go to the piggy. In the bedroom area, there is stucco on the wall and a delicate pink shade. You could see the same wall finish above the sofa, and that's not a coincidence. This way, the relaxation zones have been highlighted. From this side, we can enter the walk-in closet, which leads to the bathroom with a bathtub. In the walk-in closet, there are drawers on both sides at the bottom, although they are different. Some are built-in, others have glass fronts. Higher up, there are rods on one side and shelves on the other. And look, you can light them up so nicely. This bathroom is really more like a bathing room, perfect for moments of relaxation. On this side, we have a long countertop that can serve as a vanity, while on this side, there's a freestanding bathtub. And pay attention to the shelves above the toilet. In this spot, people often put a cabinet where we hide things like cleaning supplies, but here we have books. Isn't this a fantastic way to give the bathroom the character of a place to relax and not just a place to wash up? The second bathroom is divided into two parts, green and white, and it might seem that the white one is the wet bathing area, since there's a shower here, but it's also a toilet. And actually, it's a really nice place because the toilet isn't really the element of the bathroom that we want to show off the most, and here, around the corner, it's very nicely placed, and its color blends in with the tiles. Meanwhile, here we have a shower screen that can be unfolded or actually slid open. And thanks to that, when taking a shower, we don't splash water into the green part of the bathroom. It's not a closed shower cabin, but on the other hand, if the screen was always that big, getting to the toilet or into the shower wouldn't be as comfortable. In this part of the bathroom, there's a sink with two drawers, a comfortable countertop, and a more utility-focused area. There's a black ladder here, so it doesn't stand out, but it's still within reach. It's really nice that the color allowed it to fit in here so elegantly. Meanwhile, in the closet here, there's a washing machine, laundry baskets, and shelves for cleaning supplies. This apartment was furnished in 2020, and you're probably curious how much finishing it cost back then. Of course, labor was a very significant cost, because together with the materials, it cost over $50,000. The kitchen, together with the appliances and countertop, cost about the same, also around $50,000, of which $14,000 was just for the granite countertop. On the floor in the apartment, there is a layered white oak board, which for 73 meters cost about $23,000, while the terrace board for 30 meters cost over $19,000. In total, finishing the apartment cost about $285,000. That's all for now. I'm looking forward to your comments, and I encourage you to watch the episode with the show apartments. It's really nice to compare how differently you can arrange apartments in the same housing estate. And now I want to remind you about our store at wnetrzazewnetrzaofficial, and I hope you're subscribing to our channel. We'll see each other soon in the next episode. Bye bye.